Hello Spidey fans, welcome back to my channel. If you've been web swinging your heart out in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, you've probably hit that moment when you're like, wait, how do I go down faster? Well, today I'm breaking down exactly how to descend properly, whether you're swinging, wall crawling or hovering in the air. Let's dive literally into it. First up, the basics. There are three core contexts where you'll want to descend while web swinging, wall crawling, and glide mode with the web wings. Here's how to handle each one. First off, descending while web swinging. Hold L3 by pressing the left stick to dive and descend quickly while airborne. You can combine this with R2 swing to pull into a fast swing after a dive. Second, descending while wall crawling. Use the left analog stick to move downward while crawling. Holding R2 lets you transition into a wall run or jump off with X. Third, descending while gliding into web wings. Press L3 to nosedive during a glide, release to flatten out and regain distance. Alright, once you've got the basics, here's how to descend like a pro. These are my go-to techniques for cinematic and tactical drops. First one, dive bomb into swing. By holding L3 while falling, as you near the ground or street level, tap R2 to swing out at the very last second. This looks epic and awesome to build serious momentum. Now second, mid-air zip to descend. Use L2 and R2 to zip to a perch point below you. It's a precise way to drop into stealth missions or tight alleyways. For the third one, quick drop for combat. When above enemies, dive with L3, then press triangle to initiate a dive attack or square to start a combo. Perfect for starting fights on your own terms. Here's are common mistakes to avoid, so let's talk about what not to do when descending. The first mistake is diving too early. You'll lose height and speed if you nosedive right after a swing. Instead, build height first. The second mistake is not transitioning out of a dive. Always follow a dive with a swing, zip or web wings. Don't just flat on the sidewalk. Spidey deserves better. And for the third mistake, descending in combat zones without a plan. Diving into a group of brutes without stealth or gadgets ready is a recipe for beatdown. So, when should you really be thinking about descending? Well, first during chase sequences. Diving helps close the gap fast. Then in gliding challenges, diving into air tunnels increases speed. Good for side missions. Third, during boss fights or aerial combat, a well-timed drop can give you an edge. And finally, when exploring or photo hunting, diving from tall buildings can help spot targets. Personally, one of my favorite moves is diving off the top of Avengers Tower, and timing a last-second swing feels amazing every time. You can check out my amazing Leap of Faith series for more actions. So now, descending in Spider-Man 2 isn't just a mechanic, it's part of the art of a traversal. Once you nailed it, you'll move through New York like you own the skyline. And it's especially amazing in photo modes. Mid-dive, angle the camera low and boom, you got a cinematic goal. If this helped you become a better wall crawler, drop a like, hit subscribe and swing by the comments to tell me what's your favorite place to dive from in the game. Thanks and see you in the next video.